I was hoping to get to this, but since you brought it up, I just have to jump really quickly to the No Kings protests here. Of course, you have a political assassin that was just apprehended in Minnesota that had No Kings flyers in the back of his car. You've seen the violence in L.A. They have this logo, which is putting almost like a target on your father's head. It's like an X through your father's head. After all of that, after everything that you just detailed, the multiple assassinations and the actual scope trained on your father's head, who took a bullet to the head for this country, the only president in my lifetime or yours that would ever do that and did do that. What will they stop at? I mean, this seems patently evil. It seems like they're once again calling for violence, and they are violent.
I mean, you had the FBI director, the former FBI director, Benny, who literally said 8647, right? Kill 47, and he just miraculously found this while walking along the beach, written in shells. I mean, the wave patterns, the H2O patterns of, right, and sand movements just happened to arrange shells that said kill the 47th president of the United States. This came from the ex-FBI director, right? This is the crap that we're dealing with, right? And it's I went to the military parade, and I've never been so kind of honored to sit behind my father at that parade, and it was beautiful. People were singing the national anthem. They were, saying the Pledge of Allegiance. And by the way, you had hundreds of thousands of people celebrating the birthday of the greatest army ever created on the face of this earth. Not a problem, not a insulting word, not a curse word used, no fights, no anything. And then you flip to the other side of the country, go to L.A., where you look at an overpass where these mongoloids are throwing cinder blocks at cops in cop cars and ravaging them. I mean, there's a fleet of cop cars that were absolutely destroyed. They're totaled. They will never be used again because people decide to throw bricks, and rocks and other heavy objects at them. They try and take the lives of law enforcement. They burn cars. They destroy cities. They all use it as an excuse to loot, and rob homes and rob stores and everything else. And it's total chaos. Listen, you're showing the great clips on the screen right now, right? You didn't have any of this in Washington, D.C. Have you ever had any of that at any of the Trump rallies? And honestly, Benny, the American people are really, really smart, and they get it. And it's driving the center, right? And it's even driving rational, Democrats farther and farther right, because they don't want to put up with this crap. They don't want to put up with that Molotov cocktail that just got thrown off the bridge right there. They don't want to put up with the graffiti. That's their taxpayer dollars being burned that you're looking at right now. And it's really interesting. The one thing that Republicans don't do is wear masks. And isn't it really amazing that every single one of those people is wearing a mask? It's disgusting, when they're flying flags of foreign nations while standing around, American taxpayer paid for cop cars that are really, really expensive, laughing at them while they burn. You better believe they're putting a lot of people in the Republican Party right now.